and welcome to WWE Girl Talk. I'm Coral.
I'm Ashley.
And today we're reviewing the episode of Raw, which is the last one of 2014, on the 29th of December. So, first, what do we have? Who came out?
Edge and
Christian.
Come out.
They're GM.
Yeah, they're GM. They just had a bit of a mess around, I think, for a while. Announcing the matches for this evening.
Yeah, and someone was going to do something naked, and then everyone was like, no.
Yeah. But I did like seeing Edge and Christian.
Yeah.
I prefer Edge with his long hair, though.
Yeah. His head's too square otherwise, isn't it?
He does look like a cartoon.
Yeah, but I've kind of got used to him because my boyfriend watches Haven, and I watch bits of him, and so Edge is in it. He's one of the main characters, and it's just like I'm used to it kind of now, but I still prefer him long hair.
Yeah.
I miss Edge and the Vicky Guerrero days. They were the best things ever. I love that. Just that whole drama.
I'm waiting for him to bring Vicky back.
I know. Just bring Vicky Guerrero back. Maybe she'll bring down the Authority.
Oh my god.
Oh, that'd be the best thing ever.
So then they're about to do a 5-second pose. You know how they used to do their little photo thing. But then Brock Lesnar interrupted. So he come out with Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman was banging on about John Cena again.
Yeah.
And then John Cena come out. And he basically said he wants Brock ready for Royal Rumble. Don't want any excuses. He's not going to hit him. But he had a little gift for Paul Heyman. So he grabbed Paul Heyman, went to attack Paul Heyman, but then Brock Lesnar was like, that's my bitch, no. So he come over to save him, but then Paul Heyman and him run out of the room. That's Paul Heyman, Brock.
Not John Cena.
So basically John Cena was trying to, what's the word I'm looking for? Rile up Brock Lesnar. And that was the end of that segment.
Yeah.
Then we had Rusev versus Dolph Ziggler, and surprisingly,
it was a decent match.
Yeah.
I didn't hate Rusev today.
I know.
Like, if there's going to be a feud, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Anything else, no. I'm okay with that one. It was pretty. They're just compatible, I think.
Yeah, it's really weird. You wouldn't. I think Dolph's just that good.
Yeah.
But
Dolph's like Punk. If you can't get a good match out of someone, then the other person's rubbish.
Yeah.
Like. I'd like to see Daniel Bryan and Rusev. See what happens there. I mean, the thing is, like, cause Jeff Hardy was like that. Jeff Hardy always had good matches. But even, I've seen a Punk and John Cena and a Jeff Hardy and John Cena, and I still hated them matches. So boring.
So Rusev won the match. Well, no, he lost the match. Sorry, because
he got disqualified.
Yeah,
because Rusev is unbeatable.
Yeah, he kept kicking Dolph in the face when the referee said to stop. So the referee disqualified him. But then Rusev attacked Dolph. Is that your Dolph impression?
Yeah.
So he basically got, you know that submission move he does? He got Dolph on the ropes and did it. And Dolph just looked like a frog.
He did.
A frog in trouble.
That's what he looked like.
And then Ryback come out to save the day, which he did. I think Rusev ran off though.
Yeah.
And then we had
There's a lot you don't know about me. I don't really want to know anymore, to be fair.
We had like a therapy session with Ryback.
Yeah, it was that scar down his leg, which did look quite painful, to be fair.
So he started with his tough enough thing where he didn't get through. It's like, go for it. It was 2004.
Yeah. It's like 10 years ago.
I know. The Miz won. That one.
Yeah.
Bless him.
We love The Miz.
So yeah.
Why isn't he feuding with The Miz then?
Oh, that'd be shit though, wouldn't it?
It would be awful, but it'd make sense.
Yeah, well.
Maybe later.
Yeah, it'll come back.
Because, you know, Rusev and his feuds.
Yeah, don't last long.
Yeah, Lana skirts.
So then we went back to, and he starts saying, oh, he didn't get through, so he battled with depression for a year, never spoke to his family.
Didn't he work at a hot dog bar?
Yeah, he worked at a barbecue place. It's like, why do we need to know you? He's going to bring out a barbecue, isn't he? It's better not be a setup. Yeah, book promo. And then he was like, he did something else. He got back into wrestling, and he debuted in like 2010.
And then they showed a clip, definitely on steroids.
Yeah, he looked like no.
Wow, like it's not the same person.
Yeah,
he is so on steroids you don't even understand. Like, seriously, we should have looked at his junk.
Oh yeah, I didn't even show it though.
No,
but no, seriously, he's got to be on steroids. And I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no one builds up that quick.
No, I mean it's 4 years ago, but still, the difference is like
if he's been out on injury this many times and stuff as well.
Yeah, he couldn't. Yeah. So yeah, then he's like, oh yeah, I was out on surgery, and then Ryback was born, and Ryback's gonna beat up Rusev, and that's all that was for.
That was like 7 minutes just to get to that.
Yeah, and I was like,
so I didn't need to know that.
We really didn't.
No, it was boring.
Yeah, and I'll just hate Ryback even more now.
But then again, Ryback and Rusev off to one side. We don't have to deal 2 different segments with them now.
That's true.
Just be one. Just gonna be the one. So, silver lining, I suppose.
So then we had a Divas match. It was Natalya versus Nikki Bella.
And there was a big cock up right from the beginning. Yeah. Basically, Natalya pushed Nikki off the ring because she was outside the ropes. Was she talking to Tyson Kidd?
No.
No. She just pushed her off, and Tyson Kidd caught her. But he was meant to catch her as in
like that.
Yeah. And he just managed to get the back of her, and her feet nearly touched the floor, and she just jumped up, and he was like, okay. But I feel like it's a really pointless kind of thing that they keep doing, because obviously it's gonna run through Total Divas.
Yeah.
But she's with John Cena anyway. Everyone knows that.
Yeah.
If they just kind of stop that and just start a flirt with Tyson Kidd, it's like continuity.
Yeah.
Stupid. So I don't know. Surely it would have gone into John Cena's co.
Yeah.
He would have mentioned it.
Yeah, I don't know. But so yeah, that happened, and then that's why Natalya lost the match.
But Nikki's outfit was nice today. And Breeze. Breeze looked better today.
Breeze looked better today.
Yeah, they dress better on episodes rather than pay-per-views.
Yeah.
There's something wrong with them.
That's very weird, yeah.
It is. But then again, it's Stephanie McMahon.
Oh yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
And then we went backstage. We had Miz and Mizdow backstage with their titles.
Oh yeah.
And Naomi come along and
she had a cool Uso top on though.
Yeah, it's a different cut.
Yeah.
And she gomped Miz. Oh my baby. Mm-hmm. He's like, what the fuck? And she's like, oh, thank you for your help. And then she says, can we speak in private?
He's like, Mizdow, hi girl.
Yeah. And obviously Mizdow copies what he's just said and then walks off. I found it really funny, I don't know why, it probably cracked me up. Yeah. And she's basically saying that, oh, I've got in touch with the agent, he wants to talk about future projects, good luck with your title defence. She walks off and he looks a bit confused.
Is this a
mind
game? Yeah.
Okay, so next is a tag team championship match. It was Miz and Mizdow versus the Usos.
Yeah.
it was actually a really good match.
Yeah, yeah.
Considering we've seen the same match for about a month, it was really good.
It was good. Enjoyed it, especially once you got about 5 minutes in. That was it. You're like,
yeah, we didn't even speak it really.
Yeah, no, I mean that is pay-per-view material. It was. I mean, tag teams don't really have the best matches anyway.
No.
But that was good. I mean, Usos is the definition of together. That's what a tag team should be.
Yeah.
So when you do put these 2 random wrestlers together, they should actually be able to do stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really good. And what we were saying, that the Usos aren't one-trick ponies. They don't have a set 3 set moves.
Yeah, they have a big dictionary.
Yeah, they do something different pretty much every time. So it's really good. I think that's why they stay interested. I mean, Usos aren't my favourite, but I can still say they are the best we've got at the moment.
Yeah.
And probably the best we've had for a long time.
I agree. And also, Mizdow didn't get in the ring, but it shows how good Miz is, that he had managed to defend himself against 2 people for probably 15 minutes. And it was quite fast paced. It wasn't slow at any point in the match. So it was really good.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I have an issue with is after, because they had a bit of a conversation with Jerry. Yeah. I was like, I can't remember his last name for a second then. It's it's Jerry, the King, Jerry. Anyway, what was he wearing? I thought it was a onesie at first. Okay, and so you've had this whole thing of Miz trying to get Naomi to go with his agent, and they went, oh, we just played the Miz. I don't understand how that would have affected his match with Naomi going, yeah, I've got a meeting with your agent.
Yeah, no, it's alright.
It makes no sense. Surely that would have stopped him thinking about it. I don't know. I don't think that really would have
worked.
Yeah. But either way, I would have been annoyed if the Usos won if it wasn't such a good match.
Yeah, it was a really
They
good
deserved
match.
it.
They did.
Yeah.
Miz didn't really do much, to be fair. I mean he got beaten up a lot.
Yeah.
But
he did do his bits, but the Usos pretty much did just
dominate,
whack him. But he counteracted some stuff really well as well.
Yeah, he did.
It was just a really good match. I'm very surprised at how good that was.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah.
It's the best match I've probably seen in a while, to be fair. So it was better than the TLC match by far.
Yeah, why didn't they do that at TLC?
I don't know. I don't know why this match was so good. They had more time, I think that's why. They had a longer lead time.
Yeah, maybe. You can't. It's one of the things you can't explain. It's just kind of like
it was just
it was good.
Have a watch. It was good.
Yeah, if you haven't watched it.
So Cesaro had a little bit of a chat, which is unusual for Cesaro.
Yeah, it doesn't usually do it, and he can't count either.
No. Basically, he was saying 2014 should have been his year, and
it weren't though.
Yeah, it wasn't his
He
year.
went a bit viral with that swingy thing though.
Yeah, they could have used him a lot more better than they have.
Yeah.
To be honest, he's got talent. He's not shit at wrestling or whatever, but
Just got no personality. So
but he need to let him have one. They haven't given him the opportunity to have one, and he's basically saying, I don't need to connect with fans, you know, the whole heel stuff that normally happens. And he's like, I deliver in the four inside the
when
four
I step
ropes.
in these 4 ropes.
Yeah.
And he's like
4 sides. It's so funny.
He corrected himself.
Yeah.
He was like, yes, because there's 4 sides. I know what I mean.
Yeah, it's like he does have a personality. It's there. You can see it's there.
I just don't think he can act it out. I think he plays him.
He needs to be improv.
Yeah.
He needs to improv.
Improv class, man.
Yeah. I think if they just gave him notes about what he has to do, what he has to get across, I reckon he'd do it like that. He'd be really good at what he was trying to get out there. So he just did like an open challenge thing.
Yeah.
And this was for the return of Bad News Barrett.
You know, so every time someone returns, they do an open challenge.
Yeah, no. It happened with someone else. Who was it? Ryback.
Yeah, it was Ryback, and I don't think Sheamus didn't return. He just turned up for it. And Bo Dallas as well. You hadn't seen him for a few weeks, and there was an open challenge.
I thought he was the one who issued it. That's why Ryback come back.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, so Bad News Barrett come back, and the crowd were excited for his entrance. And then once the entrance was done, everyone just went a bit quiet. Yeah. But it was good to see Cesaro go against someone who's like the same kind of build and stuff as him.
And he landed on his head again.
He always lands on his head. His poor head.
Oh no. He's got no hair to like push him forward either.
I know. I mean,
bless him.
The match was okay. It was average compared to what we've just seen. It weren't that good. But it's
all downhill from here, isn't it?
it is. Let me tell you. The good thing about it, he did his swingy thing, but then he like kind of fucked up a little bit at the end. He kind of dropped him. Then got into the submission move, which he kind of stumbled into anyway. It was a bit but Bad News Barrett obviously won. He returned. He has to win. Then we went to Jack Swagger versus Luke Harper. I don't know why this was a match, and it was awful.
It made me feel sick.
Luke Harper's good, but Jack Swagger just bores like everything. And
Jack Swagger has podge now. Podge means he's a bit chubby. He's got podge.
He never used to be.
No.
I feel like he's
skinny, isn't he?
I just feel like he doesn't want to be there.
Does he? He just wants the money to smoke weed.
He just looks like he's not happy. Like every time you see him, he's just like, we the people. He's like doing this shit again. Like
it's like give me a new gimmick.
Yeah, he doesn't look happy at all. And Luke Harper won that one, which was no surprise. I mean, they're not going to let Jack Swagger win over Luke Harper. So we went backstage. John Cena had a speaking segment with Edge and Christian. We haven't had that many speaking segments so far.
No,
which is I quite enjoyed that. The matches haven't been that great, but it's not been terrible. Yeah, I'm not sitting here like bored out of my head like oh my god. No. So basically they were reminiscing about all their past feuds. Like,
it was like it was going on about when Seth Rollins cashed it in as well. You know, attempted to cash it in.
At Night of Champions.
No, I was thinking Night of Champions. Hell, I said Night of Champions.
And then Christian makes me laugh. He's like, oh, you remember that time John Cena when Edge went round to your dad and beat him up? It's just awkward silence. Christian just wandered off, and then John Cena's like, I respect you. You know how he does. I respect you. And then that was the end of that. But the only problem I have is they're really pushing Edge and all of this Edge and Christian stuff. But Christian's just kind of like on the outside, being a bit mischievous. It's like, well, They're both meant to be a tag. They're a tag team. I know Edge did better when he was on his own.
Yeah.
But still, like, I kind of want to see them be at the same level because they're meant to be there as a tag.
Yeah.
So
I think also because they show SmackDown on Sci-Fi, don't they, in the States? Sure they do.
Yeah.
Edge is on a Sci-Fi show.
Oh yeah, he's on.
So he's on Haven, which is on Sci-Fi. So that might be why.
But they're not on SmackDown, I don't think. No, they're not on SmackDown. They won't show this.
No, but it's the same audience. I think they show Raw on USA, didn't they?
Yeah.
They show Raw on USA, SmackDown on Sci-Fi, and NXT Online.
Yeah, it's all a bit.
Whereas over here, it's all on Sky Sports.
I know, easy.
And then Sky 1 on Sunday morning. And that's just your recap.
Yep.
And the two together. The WWE experience. We put all the important stuff in.
And that was the end of
Yeah.
the segment, basically. I respect you, and walked off.
I respect it.
Oh, he told.
He said, "Be careful out there. You've got kids there."
Yeah, that's what he said to Edge. Be careful of what? He used to be a wrestler, for fuck's sake.
I know. I'm sure he can handle himself.
I know.
Better wrestler than John Cena.
I know. Oh.
And now he's a bullet magnet in Haven. Yeah, I know that.